What is up, YouTube? Alright, so we just saw the end of the NBA lottery. I was about to say the end of the NBA mock draft. So anyways, here's my first immediate mock draft of the after the lottery. So here it goes. We're gonna go. First of all, I have a mock draft up in front of me, just a generic one, just so I can see which prospects are on the board. And then on my phone, I just have the order that we just heard on TV. So anyways, here we go. With the number one pick, Minnesota. This is a tough one because you have Cat, you have one of the best big men in the game. This is, of course, this entire thing is without trades, pre-trades. So I'm gonna go with pretty much like Jay Williams just said. I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards. Edwards is more of a two guy than a one. LaMelo is strictly a one, so I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards right there, physical and everything like that. That's a big three right there, and Minnesota has a couple other young pieces too down up there. So they might have a team that could do something in a couple of years. They really underachieved last year, so we'll see what they could do next season. Number two, you have the Warriors. Of course, Woj was reporting. You kind of already knew that they were looking to trade the pick, but when Woj says it holds a little more weight. So, barring trade, forget the trade, I don't see them getting LaMelo. I just can't see them getting a guard, so I'm going to go with James.Wiseman right there. Get the big man to kind of fit that, running gun style that they have in Golden State. He doesn't shoot threes, but you need someone to rebound the ball. Everybody, all five dudes can be on the perimeter, despite what you see with what Houston is doing. So, that guy Eric Pascal, he's pretty good, pretty good dude right there already on the post with him. So I'm gonna go with Wiseman right there. I know my guy Carl Matthew Chan. He kind of wants he wants a wing. Someone like a Devin Vassell from Florida State and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with just the pick that everybody's been hearing for them for a long time, man. I'm gonna go with Wiseman. Number three is Charlotte. Okay, so I don't know who Charlotte's big man is off the top of my head. I know, of course they have PJ Washington and Devontae Graham, Cookie, and everybody like that doing their thing, and Malik Monk, Terry Rozier's down there. They have a good little squad right there that's young, just another young team. Has Bismack Biyombo. Who else do they have? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Cody Zeller, of course. He's been there for a while. They don't have any centers. We just selected Wiseman. Okay, so for Charlotte, would you go with LaMelo? Hey, that's tough. Charlotte, who would you go with? Let me see. They're not getting Onyeka. They're not getting Onyeka that high. Charlotte, that's a tough decision to make for Charlotte. I guess you just go with the best player available at that point. Malik Monk is, young and promising, but he's not, Devontae Graham, LaMelo is 6'8". Being 6'8", he can play at the two, you can have a two-guard backcourt. But Devontae Graham, get PJ Washington in there, and LaMelo Ball, you're cooking with some grease right there. Man. And the Twins, the Martins, yeah, that's a nice little squad. That's a nice, couple players that you're building with a nice base. So that is my number three to Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, just choose the best player available. You also have Obi Toppin, but you have so many power forwards already. Number four, you have Chicago. Now Chicago has a choice here. Do they go Obi Toppin? Do they go Deni Avdija? I know Deni Avdija's been mocked to them a bunch of times before, but I don't think that they expected them to pick this high with Obi Toppin still available. Obi Toppin was the best player in college basketball last season. So do you go with the best player in college basketball last season? Or do you go with the guy that you guys thought you had a good chance of getting? I'm just going to play it safe and go Deni Avdija here. Deni Avdija to Chicago for number four. Obviously they have Lauri Markkanen and Wendell Carter already, two dudes that they've drafted in recent years. Pretty decent big men, 4s and 5s, so that front court is already kind of packed, but you're going for the best available player. I don't know what the guy is from Minnesota, Chris Dunn. I don't know what Chris Dunn is really getting you. so much. So it's just, but man, just thinking about that, I don't know how much Chris Dunn is giving you. That's a great point. So do you go with Haliburton or Killian Hayes? I don't know. Let me see who Chicago has. Oh, Kobe White. Oh yeah, Kobe's decent. And then who do they have at shooting guard? I don't see any shooting guards. Oh, they have Satoransky? I didn't know Satoransky played for Chicago. I thought he played for San Antonio. Anyways, so yeah, Satoransky's nice. Chris Dunn is Chris Dunn, and then Kobe White. Kobe White is nice too. So I'm going to go with I think he's just gonna go with Deni Avdija. I don't like that. My gut is telling me Obi Toppin, but I'm gonna go with Deni Avdija just because I've seen him mock to the Bulls so many times. And then number 5, you got Cleveland. I'm gonna go with Obi Toppin there. Best player available at that point. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Obi Toppin. You got him up there. He can learn behind a guy like Kevin Love. But they obviously have their backcourt. I'm glad that they were out of the top 3, so they didn't have to get another guard to add. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Obi Toppin there to Cleveland. Number 6, you have Atlanta. Obviously, a guy who's been mocked to them a billion times before. It's a hometown kid. And that is Isaac Okoro from Auburn. So I'm going to go with Isaac Okoro from Auburn. He isn't the best shooter. Hawks need shooting, consistent shooting. Kevin Huerter and Cam Reddish are good shooters, but they have periods of times where they're not making the shot. So I'm going to go with Isaac Okoro there regardless, because even worse than their need for consistent shooting is their need for defense. And Isaac Okoro is, as Jay Billis called him, the best defender in the draft. So number 7 is Detroit. A guy that's been mocked to them a lot of times is Killian Hayes. You also have Haliburton on the board at this point. I'm going to go with Killian Hayes. Go with him to Detroit. Dude can play. I like Killian Hayes' game a lot. But I don't know if, just the reason why I didn't take him with the Hawks is because I don't know if you want to spend number 6 pick on a backup point guard. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Killian Hayes to Detroit. He's really nice. Haliburton's nice too. And then number 8, we have the New York Knicks. So now you have Haliburton. You have, who else do you have on the board here? You also have my guy, Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony's a big name. He's famous. Do you want to appease the people in Madison Square Garden with RJ Barrett? RJ Barrett is another famous big name guy. I'm just gonna go with the most famous guy here and go with Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony to the Knicks just feels right. Big name. Greg Anthony's son continued that legacy. But here we go. Yeah. Cole Anthony, number 8 to the New York Knicks. All right, number 9 is the Wizards. So the Wizards kind of stayed in where they were expected to go. You have Haliburton on the board still. You have Onyeka Okongwu on the board still. You have Devin Vassell, Pat Williams and stuff. So I think I'm going to go with, where are we at? We're at the Wizards. The Wizards need everything. The Wizards need everything except for a shooting guard. So I think I will go with, I'm not going to lie to you. I think this would be, the guy Bertans. Bertans is a free agent this year. But he's decent enough. If you can retain him, you're good in the front court a little bit, to where you don't have to get a Okongwu. This is a tough one, man. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to go to the Wizards. I'm going to go with Haliburton to the Wizards. That might be a pick that gets booed because, obviously John Wall. But, John Wall's had his injury troubles. He's getting older. He's not getting younger. I think Haliburton, you get a chance right here. You get a, you never know when John Wall's going to come back and those guys make the playoffs again. And that'll be your last time getting a lottery pick in a few years. So what I'm going to say is you get your point guard right now. so he can learn under John Wall, because you won't get a chance to get a point guard this good again. So I'm going to go with Haliburton. I really like Haliburton's game. Number 10, you have the Phoenix Suns, the bubble team of the year. So who do we have on the board still? You have Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell's the best player on the board, left in my opinion. And then Onyeka Okongwu. You already have DeAndre Ayton. You already have Aaron Baines. So I'm going to go with Devin Vassell there. Number 10 to the Phoenix Suns. Number 11 to the San Antonio Spurs, excuse me. Who do you have on the board left? You have Onyeka. Onyeka has slid down to number 11. LaMarcus Aldridge isn't getting any younger. He's drafted in 2006, which was 14 years ago now. So I think I'm going to go with the big. I'm going to go with the big here, man. I'm going to say Onyeka. Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy that many people projected to go in the top 10. So I think that's a good value you're getting there at 11 for the San Antonio Spurs. Number 12, you have the Kings, who are picking where they were supposed to pick. Right here, you have a couple of those wings left. You know, you got a guy like Patrick Williams. He's a dog.
Can I pick that dog?
Precious Achiuwa, he's a dog.
Can I pick that dog?
And Smith is a guy. Is a guy who really reminds me a lot of Devin Vassell. So who I think I'm gonna go with for the Kings. You know, Bogan is a free agent this year, so I think I'm gonna go with wing. I will go with. Oh, should I go with Achiuwa? Hold on, let me see before I make this decision. They have Bagley at the 4. Obviously, they want to build around him. Rashawn Holmes already. Alex Len. All right, so they have a few big guys already, young big guys that they're kind of trying to build around. But yeah, their wings are just a bunch of vets that look like expiring deals outside of Harrison Barnes and Buddy Hield. So yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go wing here. I'm gonna go with Pat Williams. Pat Williams to the Sacramento Kings. Number 13, you got NOLA. Man, I really like Precious Achiuwa. Let me see before I make this pick to see if they need a wing. New Orleans, they're a team, man. They're one of those teams that like really has all the talent. Talent isn't their issue. It's really just a matter of fact of getting Zion to play, and I don't know what New Orleans leaves, but it's definitely not talent. They have the talent. Like, I'm looking across the board, like these dudes are good. Like, they're all right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Precious Achiuwa. Wait, hold on. Did I pick Precious Achiuwa already? No. I picked Pat Williams to the Kings. So Precious Achiuwa to the New Orleans Pelicans. And then the final pick. So I'm editing and it just hits me. With the 14th pick, the Boston Celtics, I'm gonna go with Saddiq Bey. That's my boy, Saddiq Bey. I'm going with Saddiq Bey. Steal of the draft. He's a dog. I really like his game. 3-and-D guy. Tough guy. About 6'3", 6'4"ish. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Saddiq Bey to the Boston Celtics. Best player available on the board. Let's go. I think those are my picks. Did I already say? See, the last couple guys, I don't even remember who I picked. I don't even remember who I picked for those last couple of guys. But yeah, man, that's my top. Those are my lottery, my mock lottery picks. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 500 subs. So be sure to subscribe. I have reacted to I've reacted to every single dude that I've talked about tonight. I'm at over like 30 reactions for some of the draft prospects this year. So you can check that out. I'll probably put that at the end of the video on the little end card. Yeah, thank you for showing up here. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Last time I did this was 2 years ago. I didn't know half the stuff I knew about draft prospects back then, and it showed up in people's reactions. But hey, it is what it is. You live and you learn, you get better, and you grow up. Until next time.